Okay, hopefully the audio is not too bad. So the reason I got all bundled up is because I'm going to Black Elk Peak, and it used to be called Harney Peak. It's the highest point in the whole state of South Dakota, and I think it's the highest point east of the Rockies all the way to like France. I looked at the pictures online, and it looks like there's some type of Harry Potter like castle at the peak that you can go in, and you can go up to the top, and it's a pretty nice view. So I'm really excited. So to get to this hike is about an hour and 20 minutes from the extended stay hotel. So I've got a little bit of a drive. I finally invested in a dashboard mount for my camera so I can film a little bit more. Oh, so while I'm on this drive, since I'm going to be in the car for so long, I thought I would tell a couple little stories, give a couple updates. I've been in South Dakota for 3 weeks now, actually today, 3 weeks today. And it's been interesting, you know, life at the extended stay hotel is not quite what I thought. I'm glad that I tried it, I guess. This extended stay hotel, man, I don't want to say anything bad, but it's just been interesting. There's been good and bad things, I guess. This massive hotel that I'm in, they only have 2 washers and 2 dryers. I don't understand that. Since I've been here, one of the sets has been broken, so they only have 1 washer and 1 dryer. That's a problem. Okay, hang on, because I have to pay. Okay, passenger vehicle 1 to 7 days, $20 to get into Custer State Park. Okay. $20 to get into this place is nutso. Okay. I'm only 25 and I already make old people noises when I move. Short legs. Okay, anyway, what I was saying is I went the other day to do my laundry. So I go down there and there's clothes already in the washer and the dryer. And it said it had like 20 minutes left on each. So I sat there because I'm like, well, there's only 1 washer and 1 dryer. If I leave and come back, somebody else is probably gonna come down to do laundry. So I sat there for 20 minutes and the washer and dryer clicked off and the clothes were done. And then I sat there for another 25 minutes, totaling 45 minutes, before the person came and got their clothes, right? I was already kind of annoyed. I don't want to be rude, but can, like, if somebody's clothes are done, can I just like take them out and set them on the counter so I can do mine? Is that a thing? I don't want to be rude. So anyway, I just sat there kind of annoyed, and the guy came and got his clothes. I put mine in the washer, and it has a thing on the top to where you can use a debit card or a slot to where you can put quarters, and it costs 75 cents to wash and 75 cents to dry. Well, I brought my debit card. I don't have quarters. I go to swipe my debit card and it's broken. The thing isn't even on, like the screen's not lit up. I already had my clothes in the washer with the soap and everything on them, so I ran to my car really quick because the door doesn't lock until you start it, and I managed to find exactly 3 quarters. I'm like, okay, great. So I run back, I start the washer, and I have like 40 minutes until they're done washing. But I realize since the debit card thing's not working, I'm gonna need 75 more cents to dry. I set a timer on my phone for exactly the 40 minutes so I would know when my clothes were done washing. And I get in my car, I drive to Walmart, which is just a couple miles down the road. I bought like some mints or something so that I could get cash back, and I got $20 cash back. And I asked the lady, I was like, can I get quarters? She's like, no, we don't do that here. Try customer service. So I go over to customer service, wait in line for probably 10 minutes, not a big deal, whatever. I hand him the 20 and I'm like, I just need some quarters. And the guy looks at me and he's like, oh, we can't do that here. And I'm like, do you know where I can get some quarters? He said, well, there's a quarter machine in the game room. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I go to the game room, I find the little quarter machine, I go to put it in, and I see the little red light and it says, when lit up, machine is not working or something like that. So it's broke. It cannot be that hard to get quarters in this town. So I go back up to customer service and I asked again. I don't need like the full $20 worth of quarters. I just need 3 for now. And he's like, sorry, we really can't do that. So I asked him, I said, do you know anywhere else I can go to get quarters? He's like, oh, like maybe try a car wash or something like that. I was like, okay. So I go out to my car and I'm looking on the GPS at the closest car wash. So I put it in and I start driving. Like some miracle from above, and I look to my right when I'm sitting at this red light and I see this massive neon sign that says change, and it's a car wash, and there's this little like dispensers and the slot where you get quarters. So I banged a Yui so hard, I'm pretty sure the guy behind me thought I was drunk. I pulled in there, and right above where you put the money in, it says change for customers only. But listen, I was desperate, okay? I'll go back and get a car wash. But in that moment, I really needed to get back to the hotel because my clothes were in the washer. So I got the change. I've never been so happy to see quarters in my entire life. I get in the car, put my buckle on, and I go to pull out of this little parking lot, and the timer on my phone goes off. So I rush back to the hotel. And during that time, I realized I was mad at that guy for leaving his clothes in the washer and dryer and me having to wait an extra 25 minutes for him to come get them. And then I realized I did the same thing. So that just goes to show you, don't judge, okay? You never know what's going on. You never know why someone's clothes are lingering in the washer and dryer. They could be halfway across town trying to desperately get some quarters to dry their clothes. I don't know. Made it back to the hotel. Everything was fine. I finished my laundry. So other than that, life at the hotel. The only other problem I've had, okay, this is weird. It was supposed to cost me about $1,200 a month total to stay at the hotel, right? So when I got here and I checked in, they charged me like $470 for the first week. And the lady didn't tell me what she was charging me when I checked in, charged my card and handed me a key. I just assumed it was the amount we agreed on. So me being me with my somewhat of social anxiety issues, I was too scared to go down to the desk and complain or ask why they overcharged me. So I went online to Hilton Hotels or whatever, and I sent them an email. Listen, like, this is what they quoted me, this is what they're charging me, it's over $600 more than what we agreed on, so can we either fix this, or if not, I need to go somewhere else for the next 4 months, because I'm not gonna pay $1,800 or whatever the total was, like $2,000 a month. That's ridiculous. So I waited, and then the next day I get an email back from them, and all it says is, we understand that the manager at the hotel has been in contact with you, and we just want to make sure you're satisfied with their response. So I'm like, okay, nobody ever, like, the manager never, like, came up to my room or called me or emailed me or anything. So I checked my bank account, and they refunded the full $468 or whatever it was. What does that mean? Like, are they gonna, like, fix it and then recharge me what they were supposed to? I don't know. I just know that they refunded me. So I didn't say anything to anyone. I was like, we'll just wait and see what they do. I don't want to cause a scene because I'm going to be staying here for 4 months. So I wait, never heard anything from anyone all week, and on Saturday I checked my bank account to see if they charged me for the second week and what they charged me. And it ended up being $240. That's actually even less than what they quoted me, so I was like, I'm happy with that, that's fine. So I decided not to say anything. I was like, good, they fixed it. They actually even went above and beyond and decided to charge me less, so I was like, I'm happy, I'm not gonna say anything else. The next Saturday rolls around, the second Saturday, so I checked my bank account, and they refunded the $241 from the previous Saturday and charged me $141. So I'm going on 2 weeks, and the only thing I've paid is $141 because they've refunded the other 2 charges. That's good, right? Because that's insanely cheap, but I'm just confused why they keep, like, refunding and then recharging me like a lower amount. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't know what they're doing, but as long as they're not overcharging me, it's fine. Today is the third Saturday, right? Checked my bank account, and they refunded the $141 from last Saturday. Again, they've refunded what they've charged for the week prior, which is weird, I don't understand. And then they charged me $750. Okay, I've been here for 3 weeks, so that's not overcharging me. That's like where it should be based on how long I've been here. So I'm not complaining. It's just really confusing that they keep, like, refunding and recharging different amounts each week. I'm wondering if next Saturday they're gonna refund the $750 and charge me a different amount. I have no idea what the they're doing. It's been pretty quiet. The staff's been pretty nice. You know, I've got what I needed. That's really the laundry, and then I don't know what the hell they're doing with my debit card. It kind of makes me scared to know that they just have my debit card on file and they're just gonna, like, charge it as they please. Okay, so it's a little cold, but we made it. You are here. Yeah, look, trail number 9. So we'll do that, I guess. I did bring my taser and my pocket knife. I always carry my pocket knife, but I brought my taser because some of the nurses told me that this area is home to some bobcats. I really would hate to have to hurt one, but oh God, look, there's paw prints. Tell me that somebody brought a dog. Those are small. Oh, that one's big. 6 miles round trip, 4 to 5 hours. I did bring Gatorade and cheese. Let's go. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I don't know if you can see it, but in there. There's ice underneath the snow. This is weird. I can't believe I actually made it. There's some people here, so I'm trying not to be too loud, but I made it. This is honestly incredible. It's so weird. Reminds me of like, I'm getting Shrieking Shack vibes from Harry Potter. So crazy. So that took me almost 2 hours. Wow. This is honestly one of the coolest places I've ever been. You know, I really had a lot of fun in Virginia, but this is incredible. I mean, that's just breathtaking. The wind up here is so bitter. My face is probably gonna be peeling off tomorrow. Oh. You know, for a minute there, I didn't think I was gonna make it up here. I'm glad that I did. Hey, look. My name. Whew. Definitely gonna stay in here for a little bit before I start heading back down. The next thing I do is gonna be inside in a heated environment. It's cold. I need to pee, but I honestly feel like it would freeze on the way out. This is so cool. One of the coolest things I've ever done. Okay, now let's see if I can get down these in one piece. Ought to be interesting. I definitely got to start going down soon because my fingers are starting to go numb. It's weird. My whole body and everything stayed warm until I got inside this, and I don't know if it's because there's no protection around this and the wind's really bad, but I stayed really warm. Like, I couldn't even feel the cold until I got all the way to the peak, and now I can't hardly feel my fingers, which is starting to worry me. I literally can't. Holy hell. Oh my god. Why do I do these things? What a beautiful world. Jesus Christ. Oh, I really can't feel my fingers. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna go down in the basement. It's warmer. I need to warm up before I go back outside. Okay, this room has no wind. Oh, I really can't feel my fingers. Jesus f***. Better. I picked a bad day to do this. Down is so much faster than up. I just want to say, sorry for all the sniffles. That's not what I wanted to say, but what I really want to say is I am so proud of myself. You know, the travel nursing was something that I always dreamed of doing, and I never thought that I would ever actually be able to do it. It just always seemed so far off in the distance. And you know, I worked really hard to get to where I am, and I have a lot of debt to prove it. But you know, over 2 years of nursing school 24/7, working my ass off to get here, and then a couple more years, 2.5 years in a nursing home, another year in the hospital before I could even qualify to do this. And I'm finally here. And look at what I get to do. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, getting to work a job that I love, that brings me so much satisfaction, and then getting to travel the world on top of that and see these amazing, beautiful, breathtaking places that I never thought I'd be able to see on top of that. I mean, it's just life is good. Life is really good. The real trick will be seeing if I can make it down without falling. I made it up without falling. Down is a little different. I learned that I need a new ankle. How beautiful. This is some much needed therapy. So surreal, I cannot believe this is my life now. Absolutely insane. I wonder if I'm starting to get over my fear of heights, because it didn't kick in at all here. And I walked right up to the edge and it didn't bother me. Not like when I was hiking in Virginia. I wanted so bad to take that infamous photo hanging on the edge of McAfee Knob, but I didn't have the balls to do it. I just realized I still need to pee, and I'm not even halfway down. Well, update. I took the wrong path down. Where am I? This is not the parking lot with my car. Oh, f***. How do I get over there? I parked over here. Leave it to me to get lost. Damn, I'm kind of mad, because there was this really cool lookout on Trail 9 that I wanted to take pictures on. Oh well. Oh my God. I see my car. Oh. Yes! Tell me how I ended up over here when I went in way over there. Closed. Are you kidding me? Look at how pretty this lake is. Well, I think I'm gonna end the video here. It's probably already gonna be 20 minutes long because I have talked so much, but that's okay. I'm gonna head back to the hotel and probably sleep the rest of the day. It's been fun. I had a good day. It was exhausting. Anyway, I don't know when I'm gonna post next or what exactly I'm gonna do next. I'm just kind of playing it day by day based on the weather. I'm sure I'll be back with a video sometime in the next week or two.